What's up, guys? My name is Coach Manzo and you're watching All Things Basketball TV, and today's going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to be addressing a question, not a question I received in the comment section, but a question that I received in person. So the story goes, I was done training one of my clients, and after the training session, he looked up to me, or he approached me and said, Coach, I want to average 20 points, and I want to be a 20-point scorer. And he pretty much asked me, what's the best way to go about that? Now, I thought about that question because I could have very simply said something like, oh, just improve your shooting, improve your passing, improve your defense, etc. Very obvious things because, obviously, if you become a better basketball player, you're likely to score more points. So I didn't want to do that. Instead, after I got home, I thought about it and I came up with 3 simple keys or 3 simple steps that will help you become a 20-point scorer. Now, this first tip of advice might be a little controversial. However, it is to simply shoot the basketball more. For example, to score 20 points in a game, you must score 2 to 3 layups every quarter. That'll come out to be about 10 layups in a game. Now, how do you go about making 10 layups? Well, the average high school player's shooting percentage from the field, if they're a decent basketball player, is 35%. Now, 35% may sound awful, however, that is a statistical average. So that means for a high school basketball player, if they wish to score 10 layups in a game and they're shooting 35%, they would have to shoot no more than 28 shots in a game. That's close to 30 shots. And I guarantee you that most of you guys don't want to become 20-point scorers. You guys don't even shoot more than 10 shots in a game. That sounds like a crazy high amount. However, that's what it takes to become a 20-point scorer. You cannot be afraid to shoot the ball. Obviously, it should not be at your team's expense. It should not be at your teammates' expense. But simply try to get open and make opportunities. Now, if you think 35% is too low of a percentage and you want to strive to be a 45% shooter from the field, which is getting close to NBA numbers, then you'd have to shoot no more than 22 shots in a game. That's 22 shots. That's still a lot of shots in a basketball game. And obviously, if you want to shoot 50% from the field, which is just outright ridiculous, then you have to shoot 20 shots. But still, 20 shots is a lot of shots in a basketball game. I feel like the problem with most high school players is that they get too timid and they don't shoot more than 5 to 7 times. Now, that brings me to my second tidbit of advice. Not only must you shoot more, but you must play more, obviously. So how do you get more playing time? Well, as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not going to go into the skills needed, so I'm just going to go more into the mental aspect. One is effort. Always show effort, always be 110%, always be that one player in practice that's always sprinting his ass off during any type of cardio drills. Not only must you show effort, but you must be coachable. That means that you need to hold your attitude to a high standard. And if a coach tells you to do something, even though you may disagree, which may happen, and actually may make a video on it, what to do if a coach tells you to do something you think he's outright wrong, just do it. If your goal is to get more playing time, then just obey the coach at all costs. And then the third and final tip of advice to get more playing time is to have a valuable skill. I did not mean improve your skills, just refine a skill that you already have and make it a valuable skill. For example, if your team lacks a shooter, tell your coach, walk up to him and be like, Coach, I can be your spot-up shooter. Give me an opportunity and I'll be your spot-up shooter in games. There you go. You created that opportunity. Or, for example, if you feel like you've been working on your athleticism and you're a great defender and your team's getting killed by that one ball handler, during a timeout, go to your coach and be like, Coach, I got him. Put me on him. He won't do anything offensively. These are opportunities that you need to go out and make yourself. So that leads me to my third and final tip of advice to become a 20-point scorer is make your opportunities, which is the overarching tip of all of this. Like, for example, if you want to shoot more, you have to make more opportunities on the floor. If you want to get more playing time, you have to create your opportunities so that you could prove to your coach that you've been putting in work. And I guarantee you, if you follow these 3 steps, if they don't make you a 20-point scorer, they'll at least put you in the right spot to then become a 20-point scorer. So that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe. If you have any questions regarding the game of basketball, please leave it down in the comment section below. I will respond to it and I will likely make a video on it. Once again, I'm Coach Manzo and you're watching All Things Basketball TV.